Let me tell you a real life story. Passengers at Houston Airport would get off the plane, take a quick 1-minute walk to the baggage claim, and then wait 7 minutes to get their bags. The total time to collect bags was 8 minutes. 1 minute for a brisk walk and 7 minutes twiddling their thumbs waiting for the bags to arrive. The problem was that because people felt they were waiting an unnecessary long 7 minutes for the bags, the airport got inundated in complaints about poor service. So what did they do? They couldn't get the bags from the plane to the bag collection any quicker. So they decided to move the arrival gate 6 times further away from the bag collection point. Now people had a 6-minute walk instead of a 1-minute walk. And instead of waiting 7 minutes for the bags to arrive, they were now only waiting 2 minutes because the rest of the time they were busy walking. The total time to get your bags was still the same at 8 minutes. And guess what? All the bad service complaints stopped because people felt that they weren't waiting, even though it took the exact same amount of time. Perception is vital, and it's even more important with website speed. With that in mind, these are the core parts to a website's load time. Perceived load time, which we've just talked about, the full load time, returning visitors load time, and mobile versus desktop load time. Let me unpack these a little. Perceived load time. When a new visitor lands on your website, you want to give them the perception that it's a fast website. You want to give them something to do while the rest of your website loads. A bit like in the story about the airport, in that people, while they were busy walking, the airport was moving the bags in the background so that people didn't feel like they were waiting. So while somebody is reading the top of the page, the rest of the page is loading in the background. Full load time. This is the time it takes for the full website to load. All the components, functionality, and features are fully rendered. Unfortunately, many websites force the visitor to wait for the full load, when in fact they could have loaded it in sections and given the visitor something to do while it happened in the background. Load time for returning visitors. This is the time it takes the website to load for a person who has returned to the website. Remember that when a person is browsing a website, the data is transferred from the server to the person's device and stored in the browser. What caching does is that if a visitor returns to the website or the web page, it checks if anything is different, and if not, it shows the stored copy that's in the visitor's browser instead of fetching the entire page from the server again, which takes time. If there are any changes since they last visited, it just grabs the changes instead of the entire page. Using advanced caching technology, it is possible to give repeat visitors a 90% improvement on their experience. Mobile and desktop load times. We've already covered these in another section, but you must always keep in mind that they are completely different. Now that you understand the various parts to our website's load time, it will help you optimize them.